Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Ghostface from the movie Scream. I'm going to start in the center of my page with the eye. So let's start with two curves for the inner edge of the eye. Starting on the left, I'm just going to curve down and out. We're going to do the same thing on the right, so I'm going to leave a gap in the center, lining up the top, just curve down and then out. Now I want to round out the outer part of the eye. Starting at the bottom, I'm just going to go around, almost like a half circle, going back around. Do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to pull this up, so we're going to taper it up so it's a little bit narrower at the top. Starting on the left, we're going to curve up to the same height as we have on the inside. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm just going to connect those 2 points with a smaller half circle. Let's go in and fill these in black. Now that we've filled in the eyes, let's go in the middle here and draw the nose. So we start with a little curve first. Start from the left, we're going to go up in the middle, and then down. We're going to round out the edge and just come up and towards the center point. So on the left, we'll just curl around and up and towards the middle. We're going to curve back down, over towards the right, and then up. We're going to fill the nose in black. Now we're going to draw in the long mouth at the bottom here. So just below the nose, we start with a half circle, going up and then down. Now we're going to curve down and in towards the bottom here, but we want to round out the bottom of the mouth. Starting on the left, we're just going to do a hard turn coming down and in. We're going to round out the bottom, go back up to the right side, curve down and in. Then we can go ahead and fill that in black as well. On the sides of the eyes, I just want to draw a curve going around for the cheeks. So we're going to follow the curve of the eye on the outside. Starting just up here, we're going to curve around. And we're just going to pull that in to right about there. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. So lining up the top, we curve out. And then we'll just pull that in towards the bottom. On the sides of the cheeks, we're going to step out and curve down and in towards the bottom of the mouth and just round out the bottom here. So on the left, we're just going to step out, curving down and in towards the bottom of the mouth. We'll do the same thing on the right. Curving down and then into the same height. We want to round out the bottom of the mouth. Starting on the left, just curve around and back up on the right side. Now let's move up and draw on the top of the head. So we're going to start on the left side just above the cheek and draw a half circle going over towards the right. Go up and towards the middle. And we'll bring that down on the right side. Now that we've drawn the face, let's go ahead and draw on the hood. So in the middle here, we're going to step up and over towards the right. We want to curve down around the cheeks and then down just beside the chin. Starting up here, we'll curve around the cheek, and then we'll just pull it down and in directly below the chin. Let's go back to the top. We're going to draw that little flap that goes over. On the top, we're just going to curve down and over towards the left. We're going to do an overlap. So stepping over towards the center, we're going to work our way around the right side cheek. Going around and then pulling that in just directly below the chin. We want to draw on the inside part of the hood. So we're going to start below the cheek and just follow that curve going in behind the chin. Around and then in. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Starting below the cheek, curve down in behind the chin. Let's go ahead and fill these areas in black. Let's continue working down with the body. I'm going to start with a fold in the chest area. So just from these points, we're going to step out and curve down and in. So right here, we're going to curve down and then pull that in. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to step up about halfway and just curve down and out towards the bottom of the cloak. Now we want to connect these 2 points with a series of little zigzags for the tattered cloth. Starting on the left, we're going to go up and in. Let's go to the right and do the same thing. So we can balance this out as we go. Now we want to draw a little V, come down and in, and then back up. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're just going to connect these 2 points in the middle. Coming down in the center, and then up on the right side. Right up here we're going to add a little belt. So on the left side, we're going to curve down in the middle, back up on the right. We're going to step it down and do the same thing. Let's go and tuck the legs underneath the cloak. So we're going to leave a gap in the center. On the left side, we're going to curve down and out. Do the same thing on the right side, just down towards the heel. Now we want to curve the bottom of the feet. So from the heel to the toe, draw a curve. Now we're going to round out the top of the foot. So from the toe on the left, we're going to curve up. And we're just going to pull it down. We're just aiming towards the heel, but we're going to leave a little gap here. At the top of the foot, we're going to curve up and underneath the cloak. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up and then over, just aiming towards the heel. We're going to step over towards the top of the foot and curve underneath the cloak. We're going to add a thick sole. So we're going to take this little curve, step up, and just duplicate it. Let's move back up and draw on the arms. So I'm going to have the arms sort of out towards the side. So from the side of the body, we're going to step out. On the left side, we're going to curve down and then up towards the left. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to draw the curve for the cuff of the sleeve. So from this point, we're just going to curve in and then pull it all the way down. We want to draw a tattered edge along the sleeve here. So on the left side, we're going to curve up and then down. Pull that down. We do that again, going up a little bit higher, and then we'll pull that down. Now we're just going to curve up and in behind the body. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So we're going to curve up, and then pull that down, go a little bit higher. Now we're just going to pull this in behind the body. Now we're going to draw the hands inside the sleeve. So on the left side here, we're going to start with the thumb. We're going to go up, pull it down. Now we're just going to pull this up in between this little curve here. From this point, I'm just going to curve in behind the sleeve for the palm of the hand. Now we're going to stack the fingers just behind the thumb. So right on the side of the thumb, we're going to draw a half oval. The first finger. Now we're going to draw another oval in behind. So starting down here, circle around, and tuck this in underneath the thumb. We'll do that one more time. At the base of this finger, go out, and then back in. At the bottom of this finger, I'm just going to curve down and then in behind the sleeve. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting at the corner of the sleeve, go up, pull it down, and then just up in the middle. Now from here, it's going to curve and tuck this in underneath the sleeve. We'll stack the fingers in behind. Starting up here beside the thumb, we're going to curve around, little half oval. At the base of the finger, we're going to go around again and tuck this in behind the thumb. We'll do that one more time. Now at the bottom of this finger, we're going to curve around and then in behind the sleeve. The last thing, I just want to show that the fists are inside the sleeve. So from these points, I'm going to curve in the opposite direction underneath the hand on both sides. We're going to fill that in black. And there we have it. There's Ghostface from the movie Scream. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and have a safe and happy Halloween.